When you go from having no kids to having one kid, there's a clear lifestyle change. The biggest hit is most likely your lifestyle and life priorities. Maybe you and your partner can't necessarily do that spontaneous weekend trip, or you have to redefine kind of what date night looks like. But what happens when you go from one kid to two kids? Do your priorities change yet again? Child one has already redefined your date nights and told you can't go on any more weekend trips. You're already not getting any sleep. They're on their own feeding schedule. What the heck is left for child B to take away? What other adjustments could you possibly have to make? Are there any? Is it even the same? Oh, let's talk about it. Now just keep in mind that these are my opinions based on my current situation at this very current moment. Currently. And at this very moment, I have one 3-year-old and one 3-month-old. And lastly, these things that we're about to cover, they're not bad. They are different. Not bad. Different. All right, here are the things we're going to go over. Managing parental expectations. Your current marital or relationship experience. And lastly, your emotional and love capacity. All right, listen very closely. Everything that you did with your first child, just make sure you understand it very well and throw it out the window, because this new child doesn't care what you used to do, doesn't care what their older sibling had to go through. They have their own mind, their own body, and they don't care what you Googled. My oldest son Taj took a bottle at 2 months. Aaliyah is not even close to taking a bottle in the slightest bit. Like I said, not bad, just different. I have this term I like to use. It's called comparenting. Comparenting is the act of comparing one child to another child. Compare, parenting. And if you do that, I believe that that is a recipe for parental mental disasterism, because they're not the same. They're probably not going to do the same kind of things. And then you're putting all this pressure on yourself, and you're saying, well, this child did this at this age. Why isn't this child doing this? So what I'm going to do is just accept them both as they are and treat them as two individual people. Why? Because they are. Take it from me, save yourself a lot of the stress and manage your expectations for your child. Pretend like this is your first one, and however they react, whatever they do, go with that. Don't comparent them to your oldest child. Everyone is making adjustments here. You, your oldest child, your newest child, your wife, everybody is figuring out how to play their position in this new role that they have. And it's very important that you give your partner, you give your partner an opportunity to grow and to figure this whole situation out. Especially if you are watching and you are the guy and your wife or partner just had the kid. You listen exactly to everything that I'm saying right now. Your partner just made flesh out of a seed that you gave her one night or day or, evening, whatever, car ride. I don't know. Now she has to figure out life on the outside with 2 children. So give each other room to grow, all right? Also, at this 3-month to 3-year-old stage, that's the word I'm looking for here. Your relationship with your partner can become a different experience. Rachel and I found ourselves splitting time between the kids. Rachel mostly has our youngest Aaliyah because she's nursing, and I have Taj a lot because, he's not nursing. And I don't know if you know, but the life of a 3-year-old and the life of a 3-month-old, not the same, not even close. 2 different crowds, 2 different vibes. So there may be times when Rachel has to tend to Aaliyah and, I'm taking Taj to the soccer games, practice, swim, all of that kind of stuff. Now you get enough of this stuff going together, you realize that you may not see each other as much as you used to because of all of these, kind of this split factor. Keep in mind, it's only temporary. You okay over there? Now, lastly, what I want to talk about is your actual love, your emotions, and your emotional capacity now that you have a new addition to your family. Now, shortly after we had Taj, I thought to myself, how in the world do people have more than one child? I felt like everything that I have is going into this one child. I couldn't even imagine having to split emotional time between two small humans. I thought it was impossible. And I was afraid that the feelings that I had for my firstborn will not compare negatively to the feelings that I have for our second child. I didn't think that I had enough room to love two children. Just gonna say it. I didn't think so. But let me tell you the honest truth. The heart has this awesome ability to expand to just the right size as needed. Just when I thought that I couldn't spare any more love, just when I thought I had no more emotions left, this second child comes and my heart goes from here to here. Now, if you're watching this and you find yourself with those same feelings, just know that at least one person, at least I've been there. And the answer is you have room. You have room. And that's it for me, guys. I'm D'Anthony from the Dad Vlog. If you want to hang out with us on Instagram, dad_vlog, right there on the gram. I'll be here every week. Next week, we'll do something else, huh? I'm going to have an awesome day, and I hope you have an awesome day back.